Good morning. Well, it's morning to me. There I go with the temporal references again. Gosh darn it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a little riled up. Okay, so Chicago 2016 didn't go through, and I understand the Rio thing, I really do, because it really is about time that a global organization like the Olympics go to the Southern Hemisphere once in a while, not just Australia, you know. It's about time we realize that the Southern Hemisphere, they're people too, and we should, you know. That's not the problem I have. I just think we should take this experience and knowledge and the criticisms, take the criticisms that Chicago received and still receives, and make them better. Fix them. God. There's plenty to fix in Chicagoville. There's plenty to fix. And if we waited until 2024 for that bid, that would make some sense. The year 2020 for Chicago is a kind of big deal because it's the centennial of the Burnham Plan for downtown. The Burnham Plan is why our lakefront looks so beautiful. Daniel Burnham designed a good deal of that, and he's the one that said, make no little plans. Make no little plans. And this was definitely a big plan. The Olympics was a big plan. And it was fraught. And I think every bid is fraught with this kind of political ridiculousness. But if you deceive yourself into thinking that Chicago is the only city with corruption and the only city with crime and the only city with problems, think again. Interestingly enough, Rio just had to cancel a world swimming competition because they ran out of money. Money is a big bugaboo, isn't it? It's a ridiculous bugaboo, but a bugaboo nonetheless. I say we take all this experience, all the input, all this knowledge, all this intellectual property that Chicago has built over the last, 8 years or so, and turn it into a successful bid for 2024 or 2028. And I know it's impossible to look that far in the future for some people, I know. I mean, I don't even know if I'll be around then, but you know who will be? Our kids and our kids' kids. And why not have something to look forward to? Now, the cool thing about the Chicago bid is that there is a legacy program called World Sport Chicago, and I encourage you to go visit their site. It's a great organization, and that is the legacy of the 2016 bid. It's not that it ends there. We do have World Sport Chicago now. So take a look at that site, it's kind of interesting. But why don't we get our hands on as much of the criticism as we can. Address it. How about that? Address it. Fix what's wrong. Fix it. And try again. You know, I see no point in Chicago tucking its tail between its legs and going, yipe, 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 into the night. No, I don't understand that. I mean, there were some good people on this committee. There were some good people with good hearts that wanted something for Chicago, not just for themselves. There were a lot of supporters like me who believed in it. And who also, whether mistakenly or not, believed that, well, if we can get the Olympics, we can then get all these projects underway to fix things with the promise that the Olympics will be here. But you know what? We need to fix them anyway. So let's get down to it. Let's talk infrastructure. Let's talk transit, which is still not. It's nothing like Toronto's. It is nothing like London's. It is, there are certain cities on this planet where you don't need a car to get around. London's one, Toronto's another, and Chicago's transit system is based on an erroneous idea. For some reason, it's based on grid when it should be spoken wheel. But okay. Anyway, I guess I'm just riled up about the possibility that 2016 will just fade off into the night and shut its doors. And what I say is 2016/2024. Why not dream big? Make no little plans. The directions were laid forth, what, 100 years ago? It's not bad advice. Anyway, that's enough out of me for one post-Olympic morning. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.